Good afternoon. This video I want to briefly reply to a video that I received from an individual named Louie P. And he's saying I'm a hypocrite and saying I'm like Brian Dangler and all that stuff. Because essentially I'm done talking to the guy. Some people come on your pages just to argue with you. And then what he wants to do is he wants to throw out scriptures as if somehow just quoting, posting a lot of scripture proves his point. And he's against salvation by faith alone. And some people come on your video just to argue and not deal with facts, not deal with, rightly dividing, not doing certain issues. If you go to his own page, let me come up here. It's got nothing on it. It's got nothing on rejoicing and persecution. And let's get, so you got one video. It says his channel is a place to encourage believers, build faith, and share his love. Doesn't say what he believes in, but you can go to look at the interaction between me and him, and see how patient I was with this guy. And he has a real problem of dealing with the facts of Scripture. If you look at it, these guys think they just come on and just give you a lot of Scripture. And then what these guys really do is that when you give an answer to a question, they don't respond to the answer you gave them. They move to another question because they just want to argue.
Hey, what's up, guys? Quick video here. Just want to talk about Ed Feininger. Ed, I love you, brother. I pray for you, man.
That's another thing. Stop saying you love me and you pray for me, and then call me a hypocrite. Don't. It's baloney. I love you, man. I pray for you. Give me a break. Be honest. And in fact, he hasn't been blocking. He still made 2 comments. He put another comment on a gay whipping girl who's drunk on the world, or something nonsense like that, which I believe that comment. So these idiotic comments. And I allow most of them. I say, okay, if a guy wants to come and discuss something, fine. But if you're going to come on and just think you're going to use my channel to spam me, and then think, well, I got these scriptures. Well, scriptures have to be rightly interpreted.
But you're pulling a Brian down.
Here's a video. Make his own videos. Make your own videos, Louie P. Louie P. Make your own videos. Make your own videos on doctrinal issues. You have one video up.
Here, dude. You are.
So he's coming to accuse me of Brian Dangler. I allow comments up to a point. You're not just going to come on there and argue for the sake of arguing and not state your own position. But when you start denying salvation by faith, just like you deny the Trinity, I'm done with you. I'm done with you because you're not a believer. You've rejected the issue of salvation by faith alone.
Pulling a Brian Dangler just because I disagree with you on certain points in your theology.
I allow a lot of disagreements. But you got to argue legitimately. Don't just post things, and then when I deal with a particular point, you run to another point. He was arguing about the second coming and the rapture and so I gave him some information on that. He doesn't deal with it and say, okay, I understand that, or I don't understand it. But the issue of salvation by faith alone, that's a basic issue. I'm not arguing that with anybody. You don't believe it? Go somewhere else.
Theology. You get all pissy about it and you tell me to get lost. You are the next Brian.
Because he's arguing for the sake of arguing. I don't need that. Make your own videos. You want to attack faith alone? Salvation by faith alone? Go somewhere else.
And Dangler. Well, I'm always right, and if you disagree with me, you gotta get lost, and that's just what it comes down.
If you disagree with me, make your own videos. If you disagree with me, make your own videos. Make your videos, argue against me. I have no problem with that. You made a video against me. I have no problem with that. Don't come on my video and just my comments and just argue for the sake of arguing. Comes a point and you say, okay, well, enough is enough. But he wants just the big thing. The issue I said, don't just post massive amount of scriptures. That's just these guys will spam me with scriptures. Well, this proves their point. Scripture has to be taken in context. Because these guys don't understand. Well, I wrote a scripture. Well, it's not saying what you think it says.
Found it. I'm trying to reason truth in the comment section on his channel.
Look at the comments. See what he's arguing. He's arguing against faith alone. See, and then he wants the parables. It can't be faith alone because look at the parables. We don't get our doctrine from parables.
Because I disagree with him. That's what he tells me. You get lost. Just
get lost because you won't do what I tell you to do. Don't spam me with a lot of scripture that thinks proves your point when it doesn't prove your point.
Get lost. Go away. It's like, okay, bud. I'll go away now, man.
He obviously hasn't. I really like these guys that say, oh, I'm leaving. He's the one suggested I'll be leaving. If you don't, oh, you're going to huff me and everything. So I said, well, leave. He's the one suggested to leave. I said, hey, man, go ahead and leave. But these guys do, they don't leave. Look, he's still making videos. They want attention. They want attention. He's a big baby. And what they want is attention from you. And so they'll spam you. And come on, they're arguing about something. What is your position on salvation? What must you do to be saved? Why don't you lay that out? Instead of arguing against faith alone. I want to know what your view is on salvation and the Trinity.
But let me just leave with this.
You're free to make videos. You got a video maker. You made 2 videos now. One on me and one on persecution. So,
you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, dude.
But see, in the beginning of the video, I love when these guys are up there. I love you, brother. I'm praying for you. Now he's going to call me a hypocrite. Hey, who's the hypocrite?
You're doing the exact same thing Brian Dunleer does.
No, because you can believe comments. Up to a point. It doesn't mean you can spam my page and just argue for the sake of arguing because you want attention.
So, how you don't see it and how your little cult doesn't...
It's not a cult. I got no cult. I got no followers. I got nobody I'm associating with on secret. People watch my videos, other people don't. So who cares?
See, I don't get it, but
I'll tell you one thing: we believe in faith alone. Just a King. My video ministry is a King James only video. I'm a King James Bible believer. I believe in salvation by faith alone. I believe in eternal security. I believe in rightly divided, dispensationalism. Those are absolutes. I'm not arguing about the Trinity. I'm not arguing with you about it. I'll discuss it with you up to a point, but I'm not arguing about faith alone. And then you come on there and just put, well, what about this parable? What about that parable?
The blind lead the blind. Hey, we're going to both end up in a ditch.
Well, make your own videos. Make your own videos. You just made one. You can do it. Put your own videos up, attacking faith alone. You want to make videos attacking faith alone. Put all those scriptures up. Do your own video. Do it on your own channel. Your own video. Let's see. Here's the best soul defender. I'm extremely skeptical. I've never seen this guy. Best soul defender. I'm extremely skeptical of channels that constantly talk about Brian Dangler. I know 3 or 4 channels that constantly talk about him all the time. It makes me very suspicious they might be connected to him through a network of some sort, also suspicious of messianic gestures. Because the weirdos might be using him as an influence brain patterns. It's possible they could be using him to bring a specific agenda that they might have. I can't prove it, but this is very suspicious. They do. I hope they read this comment. Well, I had to read the comment. You're a nut. You're a nut. So, but anyway, yeah. Hey man, make your own videos. Put your own video up. You don't like what I'm saying? You're the one who said you were going to leave. And I said, well, go. These guys want attention. I have 1,000 questions for it. They want to argue for the sake of arguing. I don't argue these things. That's why I don't go in debates. They're not arguable. So a guy comes up by faith alone, so I give him some scriptures to support faith alone. He wants to went to somewhere else. You talk about eternal security. You give them some verse on eternal security. They want to went somewhere else. What about this verse? What about that verse? They will argue against the pre-trib rapture. And you give them verses. What about that verse? What about this verse? What about that verse? Now, I don't mind discussing a particular verse if they, what about this particular verse as a problem verse? Some people come on and ask me about it and say, well, here's an answer to that. And this is how we answer that. But when they just spam you, and they just give you, here, like, oh, the whole book of Luke or something, they just give you, oh, look at all these passages. That's what the guy does. So just put that out and just reach out. I put up videos and said, look, I'm not arguing certain things for the sake of arguing and contention. You don't believe in faith alone, don't bother with my channel. If you're not dispensationalist, don't bother my channel. If you want, if you can watch this stuff, maybe you learn something. Maybe you'll come to be a dispensationalist. But I think most people who watch my channel, I'm pretty patient with people. I let them have a lot of rope, but that doesn't mean it's unconditional. These guys think they own your channel. I didn't block anybody. That's not blocking people who get contentious. But look how many comments he's made on my videos. So basically, I'm pretty patient with people to a point. But when a guy gets on there just to argue for the sake of arguing, and they want to use my channel for a platform to argue against what I believe in, I'm not going to let that happen. They can make his own videos. Make their own videos. You want to argue against faith alone? You want to argue against eternal security? That's what he's arguing against, eternal security. Oh, well, these parables, look at that. You want to argue against pre-trib rapture? You want to argue against the Trinity? Make your own videos. I'd be happy to address your videos. So stop making comments. There are people who think that that they own your channel, that they have a right to comment and say anything they want on your channel. Brian Daniel stopped all comments. Now he's allowing some comments, and I guess he's weeding them out. Only the positive ones. But just see, I've argued with people who allow. I've allowed negative comments on there and discuss with them. But if you just come on there for the sake of saying and just moving like a cult guy, so they move like you answer that question. Then what about this? They don't address what you answered. They just move from this to this to this to this because they have a cult mentality and basically just trying to argue for the sake of arguing. Like I have Roman Catholics come on my channel or something like that. I don't argue with them over issues. If they say something, I say, no, you're wrong on that. But they're not contentious with me. It's basically say, okay, I know you're Roman Catholic. I tell them you're unsaved. You need to believe in Jesus Christ by faith alone. But they're welcome to come on comments and make other issues, defending the Trinity or something like that. Some areas you might agree on. I have no problem with that. But if they came on arguing, another issue, like, oh, you're wrong on this, the King James Bible issue, or something like that. Okay, it's not an argument about it anymore. But these guys are babies. What they want is your full-time attention. And then, so he's made two videos, one about persecution, and then about my hypocrisy, because I told him, he basically said, well, I'm a believer, because I set some guidelines to the channel. And these guys don't think there should be any guidelines. They think somebody can just come on there and spam it. Put like 14 chapters of scripture down there, like you're supposed to just go through that and answer that. That's dishonest. See, when the guys start spamming you and they give you long comments, you can't argue. They're just laying out their argument, something to discuss. Comment page is meant for a paragraph or two paragraphs to look at and say, okay, I can address that. So it's not a blog. It is not a blog. It's not something where you just lay out something and say, okay, let me answer your questions. It's just for particular comments about the video. So it is not a platform for other people to come on there and put a blog on there and would think, well, here's my case. So they want to make their name on my channel, arguing with me. Look at the parables, Ed. That shows no eternal security. Well, there's no faith by love, faith salvation. But we get our doctrine from Paul anyway. And the parables don't disprove anything. They're parables. But that's what he's arguing. That's what these guys do. They learn the parables all the time. That's what Jesus Christ was telling them, parables over a specific issue. But we'll stop here and put this up. Amen. Thank you.